Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you. Let's get right on into it. All right, folks, ESPN's come out with their football power index rankings, and there's some shockers in here. This is going to be pretty interesting. Let's talk about this a little bit. Now, ESPN does this every year. The forecast includes every team's record, its chances of winning a conference title, and its probability to make the 12-team playoff and win the national title. So this is pretty interesting. Some of these rankings I don't think make sense, but I tell you, they've spent some time and effort on this, and it's very interesting to look at it and kind of dive into it a little bit. So let's start out with, we'll start from 1 down. Now, nobody's shocked about Georgia being number 1, but Oregon Ducks number 2 is very surprising.
How dare you!
Yeah, I don't think Ohio State appreciates that very much. They don't like them coming in to the Big Ten and immediately being ranked ahead of them. That's very surprising. And once we go down the rankings, I'll go into some of the more details and particulars. Texas Longhorns number 3, I think that's reasonable. Ohio State number 4, I don't think they'd mind number 4 if they didn't have Oregon at number 2. Alabama at number 5, that surprises me. A brand new coach, Kalen DeBoer, you know, putting in his new offense. They had a new defensive coordinator. They had a bunch of 5-stars leave. I would not have put them this high, but that name, man, God. And Kalen DeBoer's a good coach. He's won everywhere he's been, so I can kind of understand it, but I'd probably put them a little lower, maybe. Dang, Alabama. No matter what, they're always ranked high.
I love America and I love the Tide, baby. And I love Will and Adele.
Yeah, right. I love the Tide.
I piss for the Tide.
Tide, go get them. Tide, go.
Penn State at number 6, that surprises me. That seems high. Notre Dame at 7, that surprises me as well. Here's one, Oklahoma Sooners at number 8. I'm not seeing that at all. I'm just not. This is their first year in the SEC. No, that seems too high to me. I'm sure they're a good team, but not that good. Tennessee at number 9, that seems pretty reasonable. I could kind of see that right now. And they've got a legitimate chance at the playoff. We'll go into that here in a minute. Once I get done with this top 20, then we'll go into the chances to get into a playoff and some things like that. Missouri Tigers number 10, that seems pretty reasonable. Florida State number 11, I could kind of see that. They've got a new quarterback coming in. Michigan Wolverines number 12. Yeah, they're definitely not top 10 anymore. They've had too many guys leave and the coach and everything else.
It's got to be America's team.
LSU at number 13. That seems fairly okay. A&M at number 14. Now, Texas A&M's got a lot of talent, and Mike Elko's a good coach, but another brand new coach. We'll certainly see. That might be a good ranking for them, though. Time will tell. Here's old Clemson. Clemson at number 15. Man, oh man. That transfer portal, he's got to get over that anxiety about that and being so stubborn. I think that's hurting them because they're always top 10. This is what happens when you don't use the portal.
I'm a grumpy old man. I don't like everything the way it is now compared to the way it used to be.
Ole Miss Rebs at 16, that really surprises me. Ole Miss has a very easy schedule. They're a very good team. They killed it in the portal. They got a great quarterback. This is way too low for Ole Miss. They should be in the top 10.
Well, that's the story of my life. No respect. I got no respect.
That one surprises me the most. Kansas at number 17, USC at 18. Here's another big shocker, Auburn Tigers. Had they gotten a really good quarterback, I would easily put them in the top 20. I think what they're saying is, yeah, they may have an average quarterback, but they've really improved the rest of the team. And they're the one team that had Georgia and Alabama beat last year, had them beat big time, and somehow screwed it up. But I got another shocker for you. Tennessee fans aren't going to like this. Florida Gators at number 20. Yeah, if that happens, he's going to keep his job. If he winds up top 20, he'll definitely keep his job. But that one surprises me. I thought he'd be like 30th or somewhere in that neighborhood. Now let's get into some more specifics on this. And for Georgia, for example, they've got them at 10.3 as far as win-loss. Winning out, going undefeated, at 10%. 6 wins is 99.4, yeah, definitely. Winning the conference is 32%. Making the playoff is 79%. I'd put that at 90. Making the national championship game 31 and 21% of winning it. So they have a 1 in 5 chance of winning the national title, which that feels about right. Let's look and see where Texas is as far as this goes. They've got them as a 10, winning out 6.8%. Let's see, playoff chance, almost 70%. 11% chance of winning the title.
Haven't you noticed? You gotta be a man to play in my league.
Got Oregon at 11% chance of, no, 12% chance of winning the title. That surprises me a little bit. Now let's see what Ohio State is, because this team is loaded for bear. 7.5% chance of winning out, winning the conference 25%, lower than Oregon. Playoff almost 70%. I'd almost pencil them in. I'd put them at a higher number than that. 10% chance of winning the title. That's a good number, 1 in 10. Alabama, got them at 9.3 wins. Let's see, winning the conference 14%, playoff chance almost 60%, and 8.5% chance of winning the national title. Let's see where Tennessee is on this. Tennessee, they've got them at 8.6 wins. No, we're going to win 10. 9 would be, I don't know. I don't even want to say 9-3. That would stink. A 2.7% chance of winning the title. Percentage chance of making the playoff, 37%. That doesn't aggravate me a ton. I would put that at probably closer to 50%. All right, let's see where Missouri is. Got them winning 9 games. I don't know why they got us ranked ahead of them, but they got us lower on the win total, which is weird. Got them a 37% chance of making the playoff and a 2.2% chance of winning the national title. Florida State, I want to see where they've got them as far as percentage chance of winning the ACC, because they're the highest rated of that. Let's see. 26% chance. That seems about right. 2.5% chance of winning the title. They don't think very highly of Florida State. LSU, they've got them down here at 13th. Let's see. Only 4% chance of winning the conference, 25% chance of making the playoff, 1.3% chance of winning a title. Clemson, I'm sure they're high on the chance of winning the conference. Yeah, they're 19.3% chance of winning the conference, 1.4% chance of winning the title. Man, Clemson's come way down in this index. And then Ole Miss, got them winning 8 games. They're going to win more than that. Let's see. 20% chance of making the playoff, less than 1% chance of winning a title. They don't think much of Ole Miss at all. And then Florida, let's see what they did with Florida and Auburn. Let's see, they got them, geez, look at this. If you want to know how tough their schedule is, they got them winning 6 games, same as I do, but they got them in the top 20. That is respect for a schedule right there. When you projected somebody winning 6 games and being 20th, man. They've got Auburn winning 7.2. They have almost no chance of winning the title. 13.5% chance of getting in the playoff, and 8% for Florida. Let's see, look at this. Miami, they think they'll win 8.2 games. Florida 5.9, but they've got Florida ranked ahead of them. That just shows you how much easier that schedule is for Miami, and I've seen it, and Miami's schedule's pretty darn easy. It just flat out is. It's not even close to what Florida's got to deal with. But we will find out what Miami and Florida are made of, because they're playing each other first game of the year. So anyway, I thought I would just go over that with you, sort of give you an idea of where ESPN's got everybody ranked as far as their projected win totals, their chance of making the playoff, chance of winning the conference championship, and percentage chance of winning a national title. Pretty interesting. It's fun to take a look at that sort of thing during the offseason. And if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Let's continue to cover all these big sports stories. If you've not subscribed, hit this little button right here. It will not cost you a nickel, and it helps you get my videos. And right over here is the most recent video YouTube thinks you'll enjoy based on your viewing history. We'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.